Let my revenge begin.
覚悟してろよ。行くぜ。
Welcome to World Breaker Coo's Reviews. I'm your host, World Breaker Coo, and today we are looking at Marvel Legends Vintage Wave, Spider-Man, and Electro. We've got so many Spider-Mans over the years and only a few Electros. Let's start with Electro first, okay? Very happy to have both these figures. These are the last ones I'm getting out of this Vintage Wave, unless Daredevil changes my mind. You know what? Let's get the package art. Because the package art, I believe in this case, is really important. See Electro there? It's pretty beefy. I think that matches up pretty well. And the package art is really nice on these two. I'm really impressed with these. And there's your Spider-Man. So, yeah, we got Electro. Electro looks good. I like the body they use. Some people were saying he's too big. But I feel like this, I like what they were doing. This is the previous Electro. And the previous Electro was skinny. He had some ailments going on at the time in the comics where his powers were out of control. He was more dangerous, more sickly. So I felt like this fits him more, okay? This fits his body much more. And I feel like this one is perfectly fine. I'm not mad at it. I think this is a Spider UK body mode. And yeah, I wish we get more figures with this body mode. It's a really nice one. So there's that. And he did come with an extra pair of hands, so the fisted gloves were on. I added the electric one onto one hand just so you can get some type of variance and have an idea how they look. I think the paint's pretty good. Some people complain about the fingers looking like there's no end to them because of electricity. I see that, but at the same time, I'm not too worried about it. Now, personally, while I do like this head, let's see, I'll get some light. Nope, that didn't help. While I do like this head, I do feel the one that came with this Electro is better. And the reason is those black eyes there. I mean, it's not the same yellow, which is a bit of a problem. But if you're able to stomach it, I think it looks better. So I'll put this on here. There we go. You know what I mean? That pops more now. I mean, yes, a different yellow, but boy, oh boy, does that really pop. He looks really sinister now. So I don't think that's accurate, but this is like my prime Electro. Okay. So if I had to score him out of 10, I would give Electro I'd give him a solid 8. He's a good figure. Nothing new, nothing special, but very clean paint details in a figure body you've seen before, so you know how it works, okay? So, off with Electro and on to the good stuff. All right, first and foremost, we got a new Spidey Buck, okay? Now, Spidey has also been on the UK Buck, but only, I think, twice. One with the Cosmic Spidey and the other, the Spidey UK. So I'm not going to pull that one in, but I am going to pull the classic PC Spidey Buck. And this is the actual Toys R Us exclusive Advanced Suit Spider-Man, I think. So he's had that Buck, which is the most, common one that you see. He's had the Ultimate Buck, which still looks really amazing. I'm still waiting for them to update that with some butterfly joints. And he's also had the Spidey 99 Buck. So he's had quite a few Bucks. 5 if you include that one over there. I guess technically 6 if you want to count that 6-armed doppelganger. But if there's any more that you know that I missed, let me know in the comment section. So out of all these Bucks, they're all really good and all do something much better than others, okay? But at the end of the day, I'd have to say this new one is the best of all. It just is, okay? Let's get you some warm up. So you can see the leg stretch on these older figures. While okay on some, they just weren't like super well done. Okay. Actually, I think the Bagley one is really good. Let's see. much better though. But now look at this one. Shift him down. Look at that. Way better. Finally, a Spidey that can almost do the splits because these legs have drop-down functions just like the G.I. Joes. That looks very nice. To give you some extra articulation. There's no cut like here in that picture, but he can still swivel and get a lot of range like that. I really like that. The butterfly joint's nice, very Spidey 99 like, but you can see that range is just pretty darn good. Just as good as this one. Actually, I want to say it's slightly better. I could be wrong, but I want to say it's slightly better than that one. The pegs still are killing me. So I wonder when they're going to do a pinless Spidey like this on this buck. If they ever do it, that would definitely be the best one. Nice range of articulations. This is a new buck. The legs. I mean, he can almost kick his own butt. Look at that. Actually, he can. Yeah, that's freaking phenomenal. I mean, I'm just in love with this figure. They really did a great job on it. The only thing that I'm not a super fan on, but I'm not bothered by it as much, is the neck joint. So he can look up quite a bit because this thing back here. But I don't know why they did this or why they felt they had to do it. Okay, so let's get him looking up as far as he can. And this is why, because if you look at these other ones, it doesn't look like he gained anything from this change in articulation. So that's my problem with why they did this. I mean, actually, if you look at the Pizza Spidey buck, it actually looks like it's going up, looking up further. So it just makes me question why they changed the neck joint, especially considering it does look uglier in certain poses. So you can see, yeah, I mean, Pizza Spidey looks back even further, okay? So that's odd, you know? And it's not as nice of a looking joint when you look at it from certain angles. For example, when he looks down, actually, he can't look down much. That's as far down as he goes. He looks fine from there, but I don't know. I guess you'd have to take a look at yourself, but that's just my thoughts on that. That's the only thing I really am not a fan of. And he came with an alternate head, but I'd rather have gotten larger eyes like these bucks or that one, to be honest with you. I mean, this head's fine. This head's fine too, like the squinting, but give me the large head buck. He also came with an extra web shooting hand and 2 fists, but the problem is you're going to have a lack of options if you wanted the wall clawing hands because he did not come with any. However, if you have this Spider-Man, the Toys R Us exclusive, you can, in fact, add that hand over here. And there you go. He's got his hand now. So that way you have all the pieces. The red matches up rather fine, so you're good to go. So if I had to rate this Spider-Man out of 10, it'd be a 9.5. This is by far my favorite Spider-Man. The only thing messing it up, well, maybe a 9, okay? If they gave us a wide-eyed head and fix this neck joint back to normal, it'd be perfect, okay? And these pegs, I guess. So, solid 9. 9 out of 10. But I hope you've enjoyed this review. This is an excellent Spidey. Until next time, peace and web crawling grease.